Throughout childhood, we're taught the same lesson over and over. Revenge leads nowhere. It's a dead end. You don't fix anything. The betrayal still sits in your chest, and an eye for an eye just makes the whole world blind. And honestly, I get that. It feels logical. If a stranger shoves me by accident, I should look to understand instead of pushing someone back who maybe just tripped on their way back from the hospital. I've always preferred to believe not associating malice with what could be associated with ignorance. The world feels bigger and more beautiful that way. But now let me paint a picture for you. Let's close our eyes together and imagine. Use your most vivid imagination, the kind that turns thoughts into living things. You ready? Okay. Someone you love, someone you protect with your whole soul is killed in cold blood. Fortunately, the murderer has been caught. You sit in the court and the lawyer presses play on a video. This idiot actually recorded their crime. In this video, we see the person you love being kicked, crying, begging, pleading. Their voice, that familiar love, breaking, and the murderer only laughing as your heart screams echo the courtroom. The murderer then spits on their dead body and the video ends, as if cruelty is a performance and they are its star. Apparently your heart was bullied for a month prior. Why? Just cause. They weren't treated, let alone seen as living beings. We look at the murderer's face, wiping our tears, and they're smiling, as if this is a joke. A witness explains hearing the murderer claim, "Good. I hope they're dead. They deserve it. I just did the world a favor." Now open your eyes. Let's take a deep breath together before I continue, just to ease our hearts. There's a lot on our minds right now. Stories like this don't just live in the imaginary worlds inside my head. They happen in the real world, the one that often feels too heavy for souls like ours. Personally, I think whenever we're hurt, deep down what we really want in the sweetest form of justice is to make that person feel unrelenting shame for their action. The end goal is not just revenge in a sense of equal pain, but like you want to share the grief in order to get them to understand. Like for some reason, you want them to unlock empathy so their hearts feel forever shamed. Think about it. The nail in the coffin of that scenario was describing the murderer never had an ounce of understanding on their face. You felt that too, didn't you? So maybe subconsciously to say you want them to feel equal pain is not to say you want to reenact more trauma. It's to say you want them to understand how bad it hurts. Perhaps revenge feels empty because the person who wronged us never looks back with remorse. They carry their ignorance all the way to the end, leaving us alone with the truth of what was lost. Justice is peace. Revenge is violence. But has anyone ever explained to you what the difference between the two are? And the question I find myself wrestling with sometimes in the quiet of night when thoughts echo louder is this: what do we do when the good are not rewarded and the wicked do not fall? When life is unfair in a way that steals our breath? I've been thinking, as I often do, about the strange, fragile human heart. How easy it is to break, how difficult it is to fix, and how extraordinary it is that we try at all. Life will never be perfectly balanced. Good people will suffer, cruel people will smile, and sometimes justice will not arrive at the moment we expect it, wrapped in fairness and tied with a ribbon of clarity. And yet, in all that unfairness, we are given a choice. A small one, but a powerful one. We can choose what becomes of our own hearts. Revenge would turn us into architects of more sorrow, adding bricks to a house already cracking that we never broke. But justice, true justice, is a promise whispered to the future. I will protect what's left. I will not let darkness make a home inside me. And maybe that is the bravest thing any of us can do, to keep our hearts soft even when the world tries to harden them, to seek understanding even when cruelty surrounds us, to believe in tomorrow even when today feels unbearably heavy. Because in the end, and I think this is something I'd carve into the sky if I could, hope is not the denial of pain. It's the decision to build something gentler in spite of it. Revenge says, I want you to hurt as I hurt. Justice says, I refuse to let your darkness decide who I become. You know, sometimes people imagine comforting words are soft feathers, but when someone's heart is bleeding, feathers don't help much. They just float around looking pretty while the hurt keeps hurting. If I were standing in front of someone whose life had been torn apart, truly torn apart, I wouldn't dare say something impossibly neat as "find peace." What I would say, with every trembling piece of my soul, is something like this: I don't expect you to heal. I don't expect you to be okay today or even tomorrow. Some wounds don't close neatly. Some wounds change the shape of a person forever. And that doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. But I'm here, not to fix you because you're not a broken object. I'm here to sit beside you while the world stops making sense. I'm here to hold your hand while you learn to breathe again. I'm here to remind you when it feels impossible that your heart still has value, even when life has been cruel. Because the truth that no adult ever teaches properly is that comfort isn't about erasing pain. It's about refusing to let someone face pain alone. And maybe slowly, cautiously, that's where healing starts. Not with be strong, not with move on, but with I'm here. Take it step by step. I'm not leaving. Anyway, ironically enough, that's the end of the video. So make sure to comment your favorite sandwich. I call PB&J.